Hello and welcome to today's masterclass. Today I'm talking to you, Kajabi course creators, on how you can find your ideal client with Facebook ads. Now, I believe Facebook ads is one of the best ways to find your ideal client. It's a cost-effective way if you use certain types of campaigns, but it's also a great way to find your targeted audience. And there's a few other options as well that you can use to find your ideal client with Facebook ads. So let's get started. So let's talk about audiences. So audiences is where you create your audience, and this is what you need to set up before you even set up your ads campaigns. So there's three types of audiences on Facebook. There's custom, lookalike, and saved. And how I like to think about them is custom is warm audiences, lookalike is cold, and saved is all about targeting. So I'm going to get into Facebook now and give you a demonstration on all of those audiences and just a little bit on how you can find your ideal client. So let's get stuck into it. I'll just open up my business manager. Internet permitting. Okay, let's get into audiences. So I'm a Kajabi course creator myself, and we have a nutrition business. So I have used audiences a lot for that business. I'm starting from ground zero with this, with my new business in terms of Facebook ads. So I'm going to be doing lots of experimenting with audiences just to show you how powerful they can be. So for an example here, I've created a targeted audience on potential online course creators because that's my ideal client. So how I've done that, I'll just set it up again. So I did a saved audience, and I'm going to call it target online course creators. And I'm going to do this one as a US one. I'm going to change people, just people living in this location, and I'm going to change it to United States. Excellent. I'm going to change the age, but I mean, it's up to you. I'm going to go 40 to 55 just to narrow that down a little bit. And I'm going to select women. Now, this is the detailed targeting. So you can think of your ideal client and think about the things that they like, who they like, their behaviors, their demographics, and you really, it's just a bit of testing at this stage. So if you're an online course creator, you know who James Wedmore is. So I'm going to put him as a person who, if you've expressed interest in James Wedmore, you're potentially my type of client. Actually, I'm going to try Kajabi. I haven't tried that. No results. And then sometimes, yeah, big brands or big companies won't be available here. I'm going to try Amy Porterfield. She is there. I'm going to try Brené Brown. Most course creators know who Brené Brown is. 4-Hour Work Week. That's another book I feel that all course creators would be familiar with. And then you can just ask Facebook to show you some suggestions. So I usually give a few options here and then go suggestions. So Marie Forleo, Think and Grow Rich, Female Entrepreneur Association, Tony Robbins, Gabrielle Bernstein, Lewis Howes, Brendan Burchard. So yeah, it's limitless, but you'll want about about 10 options, which I think I've got more than that there. So when it comes to targeting, yeah, give Facebook a bit to work with. So come up with about 10 options there. So then you just want to save that audience. So create saved audience. So I'm going to say that as US target online course creators. Now, yeah, so that's just a way you can target cold people, but targeting your ideal client. So another way is custom audience. This is a really good one. This is what you would call your warm audience. So there's lots of different ways that you can do this. Website is a good one. So you can choose any people. I'll just show an example of that. Your website visitors for up to 180 days who and then you just need to create an audience name. So I might say my website visitors 180 days and create my audience. And then I like to create a lookalike audience from that. So this is going to ask, this is asking Facebook. So I'm going to say use my pixel. And just a custom audience. Oops. Hang on, we might start that one again. So we want to do lookalike audience. And we want to use my website visitors from 180 days. So you can select the country. Might not do it at that level, but that's okay. I'll do Australia because most of my audience is going to be Australia, but I do have a bit of a tip there on that. And I'm going to do 1%. So that is the closest match to my website visitors. So I'm going to create that one. Awesome. So I've created that. I'll give you some other examples. You can do customer list is a really good one. If you have an existing database that's quite large, like more than 1,000 people, you can upload those people's details. So name, all the details that you have, name, address, mobile, and there's a Facebook template that you can use to upload that as a CSV. It's quite easy to do. It's just got to make sure that, your columns are named correctly. Facebook sources are really good ways to build up your audiences. And so this custom audience is people who have watched a video of yours. So that's a really good one. You can choose, people who have viewed at least 3 seconds of a video. So this is a really good one if you've run a video views ad and you've built up quite a bit of audience, like you're showing yourself to cold people through a video views ad. You can then target any one of those people who watched your video for at least 3 seconds. So you can look in your results of your ads campaigns and you can see that you've probably got a high volume of people that did that. So you can build up an audience. And I'm finding this one really effective for people that are just starting out. They've got low budgets, but they need to build up their audience. They need to get themselves in front of cold people. So this is a really effective way to do that. And then you're building up your audience to retarget to them. So I'm going to call that. Oh yeah, you got to choose the video. I don't think I have any videos on my page, but you would just go and choose a video. Oh yeah, I do. 2 people have watched it. I don't want to be one of those ads people that don't do ads myself, but I do ads for our nutrition business, but I'm definitely going to be starting ads for this business as well. So watched video 3 seconds. So yeah, that's an example of that one. So yeah, you could then create a lookalike on that. And the other audience is a lookalike audience. So that's really good. So I like to go and build out all my custom audiences. So find out, all the different ways people have engaged with me. So you can do Instagram account, and you can say anyone who's engaged with you. My Instagram account doesn't seem to be there. But yeah, everyone who has engaged with your professional account the last however many days, and you can call it that, then you can create a lookalike audience from there. So so that's going through audiences, and it's a really powerful way to find your ideal client, I believe. So yeah. And that's all I have for today. So hit subscribe if you like my content. And I'm going to be running this masterclass each week. So feel free to join me. My website, staceyhughes.co, and I'll be presenting this every week.